There's a lad over here with a hood up on a bike and he's hanging around, and I'm just wondering what's he hanging around for? I don't know. Making me feel a bit nervous. Welcome to another video. Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool. It's been a bit of a wet one today. We've had loads and loads of rain. It's a Sunday evening around about tea time. It's a little bit breezy as well. But anyway, I'm feeling a little bit hungry at the moment. Just behind me is Bentley's fish and chip shop and restaurant, and they are possibly one of the best chippies in all of Blackpool, certainly in this part of Blackpool. I've been a few times before. I even did a video there with Lee. Oh, I think it was last year. Bentley's fish and chips, very, very good. But unfortunately, they're closed, so I can't get my fish and chips from Bentley's. So I'm going to have a little look around here, South Shore. I'm just down from the sandcastle. It's just up there. The Pleasure Beach is behind me, shut for the winter, of course. So yeah, it's a bit of a gloomy. Well, it seems as though we're right in the middle of like a really gloomy spell at the moment. It's getting dark early. There's been a lot of rain, and I think some fish and chips will cheer us up. So, but unfortunately, we can't go to Bentley's. I'll try that another time. I'll catch them another time. But they're highly recommended if you come here to Blackpool and you catch them open. I don't know what the winter hours are, but I'll put a link in the description to the website so you can find out. But anyway, I'm going to have a look around and see if I can find somewhere else for fish and chips. So I'll just give you a little look around. We're looking north along Bond Street here. I've done a few videos on Bond Street. It's like the forgotten street of Blackpool, yeah. Many shops and that all shut down there. Yeah, but anyway, this is Withnell Road that crosses over here. Just across the road we've got a hotel. It's called the Bond Hotel, and that specialises in disabled guests. So if you're looking for a hotel, a disabled friendly hotel, you probably can't do better than the Bond Hotel here in South Shore, Blackpool. Nice reflections from the wet ground. At least the rain stopped. Thought it was never going to stop today. Anyway, there's Bentley's. Like I say, not open at the moment. I'm just going to take a little look actually while I'm here. Let's have a look at the opening times. There you go. Closed on the 22nd of November and reopening on Wednesday the 4th of February. So they're closed up for most of the winter, so there you go. But anyway, keep them in mind, and hopefully I'll get back and do a video for Bentley's. And like I say, I think I mentioned before, I did do one with Lee. I think it was last year, but anyway, I'm going to head down this way. I'm heading into the wind now, towards the bright lights. That's the Grosvenor Casino just up there. That's attached to the sandcastle. So we'll head up there and we'll have a little look around and see if we can find somewhere else I can get fish and chips. You know, there's actually quite a few swanky looking hotels down here, and some of them have got the Christmas decorations up. Let me know if you stayed at any of these hotels down here, South Shore. Yes, there's quite a swanky one here. Look, the Birkswell just here, look. What do you reckon? Let me know if you stayed at any of these. We've got another one over there. That one's called the Tudor Rose. Original. Nicely decked out in Christmas decorations. I'm just coming up to the back of the Wetherspoons. Let's check it out, shall we? Oh, we're getting to the bright lights now. The Velvet Coaster. And while I'm here, I'll just quickly show you this area here, which was like a little park, a bit of spare land really, and they're turning it into some sort of outdoor food court area, and they're going to have all these containers apparently, you know, like shipping containers, and it's going to be some funky kind of outdoor food court. So that'll be quite good, won't it? Just across from the sandcastle there. So we've got a couple of fish and chip restaurants here. That one over there is called Woodhead's Traditional Fish and Chips, and this one on the corner of Station Road is called Fish Ahoy. I quite like the look of this one, you know. So I think I'm going to be heading in here, Fish Ahoy, and try some of the fish and chips. Okay, so the fish and chip shops are just behind me there. We'll check them out in a second. I'm just across the road now from the South Pier. This is Station Road, by the way. There's the South Pier all lit up. And across the road we've got Pablo's. They've been here for ages, Pablo's. You can get fish and chips and ice cream from Pablo's. But anyway, I just bumped into a fan called Ian and he wants to say a few words to family.
Hiya, I'd just like to say hiya to the wife. I love her very much, Angie, and I'd like to say hiya to me two daughters, Rebecca and Laura, and my son-in-law, Johnny. I love them very much. Can't wait to see them soon, and love you all. And thank you, Steve. We love your show. Keep it going, and we love it.
Thank you. Right, I am just leaving Fish Ahoy, the bright lights of Fish Ahoy here in South Shore, Blackpool. It looks really, really nice in there, by the way. Yeah, I'm just going to put a bit of video on the screen for you now so you can check it out inside. They've got a nice drone shot of Blackpool panorama on the counter there. Really, really well lit. I'll just show you the prices as well. They do burgers and chicken burgers and all that sort of stuff as well. You can freeze that if you have to. But I've got my fish and chips and mushy peas and it came to £11.20. But now I need to find somewhere. Oh, by the way, there is a bit of seating in there, not a lot. But you know me, whenever I get something to eat, I always have to find somewhere outside. And I think I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to have to battle the wind to get there though. But I'm back here now. Oh, I'm getting blown about all over. I'm going to head over towards the sandcastle because they've got some seats outside there. The bright lights of the Velvet Coaster here in South Shore, Blackpool. No, nice and cosy in there, but I'm going to find a seat where I can eat these fish and chips just outside the sandcastle. Yeah, got some seats out there, so let's go and do that, shall we? So look at that there. Hey, I tell you what, this casino does really well, the Grosvenor Casino at the Sandcastle, Blackpool. Car park is always full. But anyway, just over here outside the Sandcastle, we have got an outdoor seating area, and thankfully the rain has stopped, so I can sit down here and eat my fish and chips. Right, here we go, fish and chips and mushy peas. And I'm just checking the bench isn't wet. It's not wet, funny enough, that. Right, let's see what we've got, shall we? I think I'll have to do my coat up because it's not very warm. I'm not going to have to be too long eating these because they're going to go cold, aren't they? If you saw my video of the top chippy, which I did in Bispham, Red Bank Road, and I sat in a shelter outside, and it was quite cold, and the chips, the fish and chips, soon went cold. But anyway, I've got my travel cutlery here. Somebody sent me these. I've got a spoon, I've got a knife and fork, so I'm going to use a knife and fork. Cutlery. Well, let's have a look at these fish and chips, shall we? That's the most important thing, isn't it? Let's have a look. £11.20 this came to. Oh, it's a nice looking fish. Look at that there. Can you see that? Look at that. That is quite a nice looking fish, I have to say. What about the chips? Well, we'll dig out a chip, shall we? There's one. £11.20 isn't too bad. I think it's a bit cheaper than the other place. Fish, chips and mushy peas. Was the top chippy a bit dearer? I can't remember. You'll have to watch the video and let me know. To say, first impressions are actually pretty good. Can you see that there, the chip? Looks alright to me. You know, I have mentioned a few times that some of these fish and chip restaurants that are near the promenade, you just wonder whether they're a bit of a tourist trap in a way, and maybe they're not as good quality as a traditional chippy that you would get on your local street. But It's alright. And like I say, it was a really nice chip. It's nicely presented inside as well. Got that so far. There's a lad over here with a hood up on a bike and he's hanging around, and I'm just wondering what's he hanging around for? I don't know. Making me feel a bit nervous. Okay, so let's dig into the fish, shall we? Let's have a look at this, shall we? Here we go. Plenty of batter on it, isn't there? Look at that. What do you reckon to that? Well, it looks all right to me. Let's try that, shall we? Yeah. Hot. Very hot. Yeah. That's very nice. Yeah. Let's try some more chips. Oh, they're nice then, aren't they? There's a massive big puddle right here. Right, okay, so let's try a bit more fish, shall we? I've just moved a little bit out of sight of that lad on the bike because he was making me feel a bit nervous. Yeah, the fish is absolutely awesome. Can you see that? Sorry about that bright light behind me. That looks amazing. I have to say, tastes amazing as well. Really good. Not tried the mushy peas yet. So let's have a look at these, shall we? Mushy peas. Oh, I'll tell you what. Can you see that? They're actually quite runny, these, you know. I wonder if you can see that. Yeah. I think at that last place they were quite thick, but these are quite runny, so let's try these, shall we? Yeah. They're alright. They are a little bit runny. I probably prefer them to be a bit thicker. But apart from that, they're alright. But anyway, I'm going to finish all this off now before it goes cold, and I'll let you know my verdict at the end. Okay, so I'm just finishing these off now. I'm not going to leave a lot. I'm just finishing the fish off. Really, really nice, I have to say. Oh, I can hear sirens, it's kicking off in Blackpool. Oh, sorry, it's just an ambulance. But anyway, yeah. Just finishing the fish off now, which is really, really nice. Honestly, so good. Very, very good. £11.20 with the mushy peas, and I think that's all right. I can't complain one little bit. I'll tell you what, for a Sunday evening, there's quite a few people around here, you know. Quite busy. The sandcastle is shut, of course. But anyway, I'm just going to finish off the mushy peas. Trying to get it to focus on the mushy peas. I think you get the idea, don't you? Yeah. All right, very good. So I'm going to wrap it up there now, and that was my review. I don't give scores out of 10, by the way. Fish Ahoy here in South Shore, Blackpool, on the corner of Station Road. It's behind the Wetherspoons, and very, very good. £11.20 for fish, chips, and mushy peas, and I don't think I was robbed at all. I think I got quite a lot for my money. So yeah. Very, very good. Check them out if you're coming to Blackpool. I've now finished this. I've not left a lot. In fact, I'll just show you what I've left. I haven't left a whole lot there, have I really? So from a bit of a wet and miserable Blackpool on a Sunday evening, that's it for this video. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos. And I'll see you again on the next one.